What if I told you that you can get business credit cards without even actually having a business? And to put the cherry on top, what if I told you can get almost $10,000 in business credit card funding? Yes, you heard me here correctly. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you a step-by-step and also a breakdown on how you need to actually structure the business credit card application so you can go ahead and get approved just like all the other LLCs and S corporations out here. So go ahead, go get your pen and paper. I'll wait right here. And without further ado, let's dive in. All right, ladies and gents, and before we actually get into the actual computer itself, I want to ask if you don't mind hitting that like button for me, as it helps my channel out a ton. I'm really trying to get this video out here into the algorithm to help as many people as possible. I really appreciate you guys' support. Now, enough of me rambling. Let's get back to this actual business strategy. Now, before I give you all of the strategies on how you actually need to actually do on the application, things of that nature, I want to actually answer some questions because I know some people are actually wondering. And I know some of them is actually, well, don't you need a legit business to actually apply for business credit cards? The answer is technically no. There's a gray line in between the actual answer itself, and I'm gonna go over it later on in the video and it's gonna make sense. There are actually certain aspects and ramifications and specific categories that you can choose that it shows that you're a business, but with certain stipulations again. And again, I'm gonna go over that later on in the video. It's gonna make perfect sense, but I just wanted to answer that. And I know some of you are also thinking, well, why in the world would I need to have a business credit card anyway? Is it even necessary? And I'm gonna go ahead and let you know, for all of my people that have consumer debt and high utilization or more, you can actually use this thing that I like to call ghost credit. Business credit cards actually don't show up on your personal credit when you get approved for them, meaning that you could take any debt that you have that is displaying high utilization and transfer it to a business credit card, and it will never show on your actual personal credit again, as long as you keep it in good standings, of course. So let me give you an example. So let's just say you have a maxed out credit card right now of $5,000 and it's on the personal side. And let's say you get approved for an $8,000 credit limit business credit card, all right? That means that you could transfer that $5,000 over to that business credit card and it never shows up on your personal credit again. And since business credit cards don't appear on your personal credit, as long as it's in good standing, your utilization will go down and your credit score is going to rise 10, 50, 100x. I promise you. I've seen this happen at least over 22 times. And I know it's a specific number. That's how confident I am with this. And now I know also your next question is going to be, well, if I'm not an LLC or a corporation, what would I actually and how would I actually apply? And I remember in the beginning I told you I was going to explain it more. This is where you're actually going to apply up under a sole proprietor. A sole prop is nothing but a business that is actually just controlled by the individual, meaning you. So with that being said, that means that you will not actually be working up under an EIN number like all the people with LLCs, S corporation, things of that nature. You'll be working up under your social security number. And trust me, I promise you that is an actual thing. It's not a glitch in the matrix or anything like that. This is an actual thing, ladies and gents. This act, if I'm not mistaken, sole prop was there before LLCs, if I'm not mistaken. That's a different story. Anyway, so if you do any of the following, this even actually stamps and solidifies you actually being a sole proprietor. If you've ever done or do Uber, Uber Eats, Lyft, if you're a cosmetologist or anything of that nature, anything that gives you a side hustle, then you can 100% apply to be a sole proprietor. Even if you just do it from time to time, there's no specific hours or anything that you have to do, it still counts, trust me. So with all the information that I just gave you, let's go ahead and go to the computer. I'm gonna go to Chase's website and I'm gonna show you how you need to apply for a business credit card as a sole proprietor, all right? So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, ladies and gents, so this is actually the business preferred card. This was the first card that I ever got with Chase. And I just remember it being super straight, kind of straightforward and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and actually apply for this actual card and what you actually need to do. So when you see any of these actual applications right here, first thing they're always going to ask you, of course, is your personal information. Now it says authorizing officer title. The first thing that you're going to put owner or anything like that. You don't need to put president, you don't have to do that. Please just put owner, make it simple. Then after that, you're gonna put your first name, your last name, optional, and then you're actually going to put your last name as well, all right? If you have a suffix, as far as junior, senior, anything, you can actually put that. It's up to you. It doesn't make or break the actual profile itself. It's just your personal information. Your date of birth. The next thing that some of these actual applications do ask for, they do ask for your mother's maiden name, okay? So you have to actually put that. Now, when you get here to tax type, you're going to keep it as social security number. You do not have an individual tax ID number. So keep it at social security number. And then you're going to put your social security number. All right? So that's what you're going to do. Next, what you're going to actually put is actual, if you're in the military or domestic, of course, physical address. You're going to put your street address. And then after that, you're going to put, if you have a suite or apartment number or anything like that, your zip code, city, state, a great email address, please. And also your personal phone number, all right? So right here, this information right here, your total gross income, all right? You're going to put your personal actual gross income before taxes, all right? And this is what it says right here. This is what you earn reasonably or expect to earn within the year, all right? This is what you're actually going to put before taxes. So whatever it is, if it's 90,000, not anything of that nature, please just make sure you be honest about this. All right, that's the easiest part. But the business information is where it gets spicy, ladies and gents. All right, so when you get to the business info, the first thing that I need you to do is pay attention to legal business structure. Again, you don't have an actual business itself, but you are a sole proprietor. So what you're going to click on, of course, is sole proprietorship. You're not going to click partnership or anything of that nature. So you're going to click on sole proprietorship, legal business name. Since, again, it's a sole prop, you're going to put your name, okay? So if it's Matt, John, that's what you're going to put. And as you see right here, it's going to say desired business name on card. And you can actually edit this if you want. If your middle name is... It doesn't matter. You can have it however you want to actually have it on your business credit card, all right? You can actually edit this, all right? So however you have sole proprietorship, whatever your name is, that's what you're going to put in desired name. Now, the next thing that I need you to understand is right here where it says, does your business use another name like a trade name, assume a DBA, anything like you're going to click no, all right? You do not have that. Now, tax ID type. Now, again, you're actually acting as a sole proprietor. Remember what I said in the beginning. You do not operate under an EIN. You operate up under your what? Social security number. Yes. So you're going to put your social security number. That's what you're going to put right here, all right? So all this information right here, make sure you put this. All right, the next thing that you're going to do is right here, it says, is your business physical address the same as your personal address? You could put yes, because remember, even with actual businesses that actually make a lot of money, they still use their personal address. It's okay. A lot of people operate up out of their homes. We're in a different time frame now, right? So you could definitely click yes, it's okay. Now, right here with the information that says number of employees, it even says it right here, enter all the number of additional employees, not including yourself. Enter 0 if you're the only employee. So you're going to put 0. It's only you, all right? You're going to only put you. Business phone number. You can put your personal phone number because, again, it's a sole proprietorship. So whatever it is, that's what you're actually going to put for the business phone number. The business established date. All right, so whenever you actually started your side hustle, even if you can't specifically remember the exact date or anything of that, if you can remember the month and the year, that is fine. So if you put 2021, that is fine, all right? The next thing that you're gonna put is the annual business revenue. Now, if it's pre-revenue, then you could put $0. Do I think you're still gonna get approved? Probably not. But if you actually have some actual money that you expect to make or anything of that nature, you can put it right here. I'm not telling you what to put as far as an actual number, but I'm just saying, for example purposes, you could put 25,000 or anything like that, or you could put 70,000. Whatever you expect to make in that actual year as an actual revenue, that is what's going to help you out the most, okay? Now, as far as the actual business category right here, It's going to be kind of hard for a lot of people because if you're doing DoorDash or anything like that, or just whatever it is, you have to really pay attention and look at some of these. You might have to actually Google some of these and make sure that you're in the right place. It's fine. All right. Let's say you're in the information services or whatever, and then you're also in media or sound recording or anything like that, wireless, anything like that. Just make sure that you actually know what you're implementing, because they might ask you. So you want to actually tell them like, hey, I do this or I do that. All right. I don't think they have anything for like DoorDash. You might have to put like other services or something like that. Dry cleaning, personal, religious, private house. You could put other personal services if you want, but just be on the lookout. They might call you or they might email you and ask you what are the actual services themselves. So you could put, DoorDash or anything like that, all right? But also the next thing, the business subtype. This is where, if you put other services, you could put other services again, or 1 hour photo finishing, whatever, whatever it actually is, all right? And then they're gonna automatically auto-populate an NAICS code, all right? If you don't know what an NAICS code, I actually had a video actually is describing this and how to have the best NAICS code. So if you see one right here, you can stop the video, go to my old video to make sure everything actually correlates. It's a low risk and you're good from there, right? Now, the next thing I want you to look at is estimated monthly spend. This is how much you're going to spend on the card. Now, I always tell people, do not put a super high amount. That does not tickle their fancy or nothing like that. You can't be putting $10,000 a month. That looks scary. That looks scary. All right. If you put an estimated revenue of 70,000 or anything like that, you don't want to put 30,000. That's ludicrous. All right. I would say put something that's very small or very moderate. Okay. You could say $800 a month or anything like that. You want to look as low risk as possible. All right. So the next thing is going to say, would you like to add any employees? Basically, any authorized users. You're going to click no. Paperless if you want paper. If you don't, it's up to you. It doesn't help or break the actual application. Please read over the actual pricing terms. Please do this. Look at all the information that you're actually getting yourself into, all right? See, this one has an annual membership fee of $95. You need to know this, all right? Read all of this. Then after that, you're going to say, I've read all the information above, and then you're going to submit the actual application itself. Please be on the lookout for the actual approval or denial. And then on top of that, what you can do is, God forbid, if you're actually denied, you can call the reconsideration line with Chase or whoever the actual institution that you actually applied for to see if you can get a second look on your actual application, all right? These actual business credit cards can help you in more ways than one. Business credit cards, again, are 1,000 times better. You can utilize this to actually help you to put you back on track no matter where you are in your financial journey right now, all right? Whether it's either trying to actually gain some type of funding before you actually get an LLC or anything like that, or you're trying to hide utilization. I tell people all the time, these are the best things to do. But again, to make sure that this stuff does not pop up on your personal credit, please stay in great standings with the actual payments. Pay every month when you actually hide your utilization, because if not and you default, that is going to appear on your credit report and it's going to hit it worse than that utilization did, okay? Please hear me out with that. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. Have you done this actual strategy, or are you going to actually implement it? Let me know in the comment section, all right? I want to appreciate you guys for stopping by, and until next time, ladies.